to win?
Well, we didn't campaign for that. We campaigned so that the ANC should get a clear majority in this province. So there was that wasn't part of the plan. If it eventually happens, we'll take it up from there. But for now, the ANC will win.
Interestingly, of course, you came out publicly to say you will vote for the ANC, but your recent remarks in the past where you said maybe it would be better if the ANC loses to get away.
Don't go.
Do you think that these remarks could have repelled some of the potential ANC members?
No, it's said that, even after you make a statement and there's a context to it, and then you explain, but people just cling on to that, because let me repeat what I said. It was in the lead up to the elective conference of the ANC in 2017, and I said that conference offers many possibilities for the ANC to correct what is wrong and its weaknesses, and that however, that would take lots of courage for delegates to do that. And if they fail to do that, then it may take a situation where the ANC hits rock bottom and loses elections. For a penny to drop, in other words, for them to become conscious of the need to correct all the weaknesses here. Is that clear?
No, it is.
Okay.
Final one from my side. In your high panel report presented to Parliament, you recommended that the electoral system should change, actually. And you were very blunt to say that it needed to afford ordinary South Africans to stand for elections at the province and even nationally. But why do you think, despite the fact that the Constitution is very clear that the 1999 elections were supposed to be the cut-off date with the current electoral system, why do you think Parliament took so long to make this amendment?
Well, there was a commission led by the late Van Zyl Slabbert, and it recommended that we should go the route of constituency-based elections. We have a hybrid system at local government level. What needs to happen is for us to draw the lessons out of this experience. Is it working properly? Are people at local level feeling that indeed they are, in charge of their destinies? And then we can amend it accordingly to make it national. Yeah.
Okay, colleagues, can we just move there because people are behind the queue. Take it as we move along.
Sorry.
Good, how's it? Yeah, I don't know what happened. You voted or not?
I wish you were voting. You are the majority here.
Celebrating 25 years of democracy, just how do you feel this morning casting your vote?
Well, this is the 6th time I'm casting my vote, and it feels great. And I'm glad that, there's actually 78 parties registered to contest these elections, which means, more people show confidence in the system. And we, even though, of course, at the end, most of the parties don't make it, but the fact that, they raise their hands and participate in the elections is very important. You'll recall we had a party called KISS, Keep It Straight and Simple. And it was said when, the lady who led it decided that that was it, where she would no longer contest elections. But some of them are, regionally based, others are provincially based, and so on. But it's a good sign. Thank you.
On that, you mentioned the penny dropping. Do you believe that penny has dropped in time to be reflected in the votes that will be cast by the electorate in this election?
Well, that's a matter internal to the ANC. So, indeed, the penny has dropped. I think the leadership of the ANC is well aware that, this is the last chance. And therefore, I have no doubt in my mind that soon after the elections, they will attend to all the weaknesses here.
Okay, let's move, colleagues.
Okay.
want to ask about why you decided to queue up.
For the new president, whoever he may be, when it comes to compiling his cabinet, there's been conversations around some people being too old that have served in government for too long, the need for new blood. Any sort of hints in terms
no.
that you might give, whoever he may be, or she may be?
No, it would be presumptuous of me to even, think that my weight counts for anything. So I wouldn't, put myself in that situation where, I have to advise the incoming president. So we'll leave it at that. Yeah.
One more question then. What guarantee do ANC supporters have and undecided voters that the ANC is in fact on the right track?
Well, people have to make that assessment themselves. And the fact that, there's a new head of state who is committed to ensure that all the problems that have been, laid bare in these commissions of inquiries will be attended to, and it would be, an experience that would never ever recur again. Yeah. So, but as I said, people have to make that assessment themselves. Yeah. Yeah.
As not as a president, but as someone who's preparing to vote for a second time, a message to those who are saying they feel it's pointless for them to vote, and even some of the youth who haven't even registered for the elections, a message to them as someone who's been voting and who also didn't have the opportunity to vote.
Well, this right to vote came at a high price, really high price, and so it's a right that people should value and exercise all the time. If they don't, those who vote will of course determine the future of this country, and unless you decide that you are emigrating, as long as you are going to be living in South Africa, it's important to adopt the view that none but yourselves would have to shape the future of this country.
Thank you.
All right, just on one, Mr. President, on a lighter note.
Yeah.
One would have expected that you just come in and go straight to the voting station. You decided to queue up.
Yeah. That's the right thing to do, because if you jump the queue in this respect, one respect of casting a vote, what stops you from jumping the queue in all other respects? So it's the right thing to do, I think. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.